Pulse, Adrenaline. There's three sorts of these: Pulse, Sinnis and Superbike. RMR, Sinnis and the Pulse. Three different make bikes, but they are all the same. Actually, they're quite a lot of fun. Little 125s. They look cool. I mean, you've got to remember though, they're not your Honda, not your Yamaha. There are things you have to keep an eye on. So, things you should keep an eye on. The big one, oil. Nice little glass visible window there. Always keep your oil topped up, otherwise you're going to seize the engine. On these, keep an eye on your tyre pressure and your front pads, and keep an eye on your oil seals. Other side of it, and the only other things you really need to do is keep an eye on the chain. These are quite cheap chains. Get yourself a gold O-ring one, a better quality one. But periodically check your oil. Every day check your oil for long journeys, and these will not go wrong really. Bolts, you've got to look at the bolts as well. All these ones, they just rattle. They do 65 miles an hour, guaranteed, all day long. You can put a different end can on it, it'd be a bit noisier. They've got nice noise to them anyway. And you may get 70, it's just not worth it. They are what they are, and I quite like them. My kids had them when they were younger, and they enjoyed them. And I even bought one at one stage. There's no sense to get a 250 or something. You might as well go for these. They're about £1,800 new. This is going for 700 quid on 2012, and it's not bad. They are fun to ride, great in all weathers. They will rust, they will fall apart in places, but if you just keep an eye on them, big white chickens, if you just keep an eye on them, they'll just, you know, treat you well all day long. Nice riding position, bright orange, you can't go wrong with that. You're always going to get seen. Lights are okay on them, LEDs, backlight, little front light here as well. It's tiny, but it does the job. Yeah, Pulse, Sinnis and Superbike that it makes, I would say definitely get one. But just keep an eye on the things just mentioned. Ta-da.